Okay, this Module 11 lab activity is going to test to see how well you know your moon phases, and there's a simulation that goes along with this, and the simulation is pretty straightforward. What you see is you've got sunlight at the top of your screen, you've got the Earth, and you've got the moon. And when you set it into motion, you'll see that the moon orbits the Earth. The Earth rotates. One gripe that I do have about this particular simulation, um, which is unlike the skill builder. If you went through the entire skill builder about moon phases, you notice the Earth was spinning faster in that skill builder, and that one was actually correct. Remember, it takes about 30 days for the moon to go around the Earth one time. So that means we should see this Earth rotating about 30 times in the time that it takes this moon to go around once, which is not the case. The Earth is not technically spinning fast enough in this simulation for what really happens. But that's neither here nor there as far as accomplishing the goal of learning the shapes of your moon phases. Um, so really all you do is use this simulation to answer the first bunch of questions. Notice there's questions that ask you about first and third quarter moon phases, new moon phases, full moon phases, etc., etc. Make sure you know those different terms. And if you're not sure, check figure 3225 on page 783 of your book. In fact, you could do this activity without the simulation. If you truly understand that figure, you could do this to answer these quiz questions without the simulation, but the simulation should make your life a little bit easier and give you a little more confidence that you're doing this correctly and you're answering this correctly. When you get to questions 9, 10, 11, what will come in very handy is if you build yourself a lunar phase dial. Again, it can be done just by looking at the picture, figure 3225. If you truly understand it, potentially you could do questions 9, 10, and 11. What's going to come in a whole lot easier or make life a lot easier for you is if you build the lunar phase dial that is described. Watch those videos. I've got a couple of videos, one that describes how to build the thing, another one describes how to essentially use it. So make good use of those resources that are at your disposal and have fun learning about the moon phases.